Hi.
Hello, Kasima.
Sorry, I think the background is just
Not working
not fit into
very well.
it's not.
Oh, I think Kasima just left from the room. Yep, maybe because the connection. So today we will learn about podcast with Kak Sima. Okay. Halo, Kak Sima.
Sorry, I just quitting by itself.
Yeah, no problem because the connection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we will start at 1 p.m. We have 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, maybe. 3 minutes to go to start the lecture. So maybe Kak Sima, the operator of your presentation is from organizer, yeah? Yeah, we will check first because maybe we have also have some trouble. Wait a minute, Kak Sima and participant.
Take your time.
Okay, I think it's we must start this session. Kak Sima is also have joined to this room, so I will open this session. Okay, because the clock it's 1 p.m. We have time. Yeah, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. My voice is clear, yeah? Yep, thank you. So Today we will start the ESL Summer Course with the season is using social media to express your environmental concern. Before we start the lecture, I will introduce myself. My name is Bahroin, and I will be serving as your moderator today. So I think it's very interesting topic because Kak Sima from Podcast Campus will give us some information about podcast ya. Hello Kak Sima, how are you?
Hi, great.
Yeah, thank you Kak Sima for joining with us.
Yeah.
We hope also you're in good condition and always safe ya. In pandemic era, it's very yeah, it's very important to us to stay safe ya.
Yeah.
Okay. Kak Sima, before we start the presentation, I will read your curriculum vitae, just small, short maybe, because I see the many activity you have done, So Kak Sima Anindita is full name of Kak Sima. Actually, right now she is a student from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia in Bandung, Okay, so she also had work experience at PT Tentor Inovasi Semesta as a social media manager. So it's a very talented, So she also had organization experience at Podcast Campus Digital Kreatif from January until right now for as production manager. After that, also ISEC, Association International de Etudiants and Science Economics at Commerciales. I think my spelling is not right, because
It's okay.
because this is from French,
Right.
French, like
Yeah, that's
So
right.
Kak Sima also joined ISEC as a local committee Bandung, Uh, and another additional experience like as a master of ceremony, and speaker for gathering of French language student because Kak Sima, the major of the student is education of French language major. So it's very interesting for us to understand podcast maybe with the French language also is very good, Kak Sima. Kak Sima is talkative, friendly, and humble, person. So today Kak Sima will present about how we can use this social media, especially podcast, to express our environmental concern. So okay, we are please welcome Kak Sima from Podcast Campus, who will be speaking about using social media to express our environmental concern. Maybe we have 1 hour and a half for you to present about this topics, So the time and screen is yours, Kak Sima. Wait a minute, I will open your presentation. Yep. Do you see my share screen, Kak Sima?
It's still loading.
Still loading,
Yeah. But it's okay. I have a copy. If everyone have been sees the screen share, it's okay.
Okay, I will send to the host first, maybe because my connection maybe also unstable.
Okay.
Okay, I will stop share first. Mas Arif, Mas Arif.
Oke.
Ya, tolong bantuannya Mas di apa share screen. Filenya udah saya kirim melalui WA ya. Okay, sorry for technical problem, everybody. Oh yeah, don't forget to fill the attendance form, yeah, because this is very important for you participant, yeah, to record your activity. So I had shared the link on the chat, yeah. Yep, I think, yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, Raisa. Yeah, I have shared the link on the chat ya. Okay, Kak Sima.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you see the presentation?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. We will give the time and share screen to Kak Sima for present about the podcast production. Time is your, Kak Sima.
Okay, thank you. Well, hello guys. It's really an honor for me to be a part of this great event. And yeah, well, you are great because in this situation, in this whole hard situation of COVID-19, you still want to learn something in this event, right? Okay, well, thank you for the opportunity to all of the committee here. And before we talk about this session, we talk about podcast, right? And sharing is the keyword of podcasting. So I wish you guys wouldn't mind to share because I hope this session will be an active discussion. Well, okay. Maybe before we start this session, please let me introduce myself first. And welcome to the people. Okay, wait. Okay. My name is Sima, and I'm a production manager of Podcast School by Podcast Campus Digital Creative. And if you don't know about Podcast Campus Digital Creative before, maybe I'll let you know about it just a bit. Well, Podcast Campus Digital Creative is a national podcast community in Indonesia, especially for the college students. Well, yeah, it's as the day goes by, we realize that our youth generation or our next generation, which is in the high school, need the same skills for the future, right? So that's why we have podcast school as our team in podcast campus digital creative. Okay, that's it. Well, before we going on the topic, could you please tell me, guys, what is podcast in your opinion, just based on your opinion, because maybe the people will think that podcast is a bit similar with broadcasting, but it has a huge difference between them. So I want to know about your perspectives. I want to know about your insights, because if we talk about podcasts, it's all about sharing the insights and the different perspectives. Could you please, is there anyone who wants to volunteer to share your opinion about what is podcast? Please, there are, or can I just mention your name here? Is it okay? Is it okay, guys? Okay. Well, let we see this. Raisa. Okay, Raisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raisa, could you please share about what is your opinion about podcasts? Or what do you know about what is podcast?
Okay, I think a podcast is like a little talk show, an opportunity for you to voice your opinions and share it to the media.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's good. Okay. Is there anything else, Raisa? Or just,
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Thank you, Raisa. Okay, next, maybe we could hear about podcast by Daniel James. Could you please share?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just there.
Hello. Good evening. Yeah. So for me, podcast is like media where we talk to express about our thoughts or anything regarding on the topics. Where we can either we just express about the things that we want to say, or we can also discuss it among a group of people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. Let's hear the more than this. Okay. Let's hear from Jemima. Gemma? Oh, sorry. Gemma, is that your name?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay. Gemma, could you please share your opinion?
For me, as far as I know, what is podcast? It is audio file where it is somewhat like a series of spoken words that wherein you tackle the different issues or issues that are very interesting for the people, and of course, it is somewhat you're expressing your opinions as well.
Okay, that's great. Okay, absolutely, that's true. Thank you guys for your opinion and sharing your insights. Well, yep, that's great. What's the main Gemma? Sorry, Gemma. What's Gemma say? This podcast is a digital audio file that's on the internet that you can share to everywhere, for everyone, and yeah, that's the basic things of podcasts. And maybe the people will think that podcasting and broadcasting is a bit similar, but well, there is a huge difference between the podcasting and broadcasting life. If we talk about podcasting, it's about sharing our opinion, giving a new insights or different perspectives about the issues or the hottest issues in that era. But if in the broadcasting, you can't just giving your opinion without any base. You can't just give your hypothesis without any proof. So yeah, in broadcasting, it's basically you should share the actual and factual information for everyone. Not like podcast, we can share our experiences, we can share our story and tell them about what are we what's about our feeling and what's about our opinion about an issues. That's the big huge. Okay, huge is yeah, we can, in podcast we can share our opinion, but in the broadcast we should share informative or actual information. Okay, that's the big difference. You can see it. And here, could you please next host? Where's the host? Okay, thank you. No, it's not the slide. The second slide. The second slide is about...
Sebelumnya lagi, Mas Arif.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Podcast is about, this is, I think these 3 words is the keywords of podcasting. So there is sharing, observing, and communicating. Okay, how can I say that sharing is keywords of podcasting? As you guys know before, right? I say that sharing is in podcast is about sharing a new insights, different perspectives, and we can let the people know about our opinion or our guest's opinion about something that we talk about in the podcast. And the next is observing. Well, observing the way it's the way you learn to get a new perspectives, and you need to observing the issues in detail before doing a podcast. Or if you don't do that great, it will be total mess. It will be total mess. Yeah, while you podcasting, maybe you can facing the backlog or blank, time void, or the fatal one is it can be out of topic, and this will make your audiences don't understand about what are you talking about, and they will find out that you are not interested anymore. That's why we need an observation. We need to observing something before we use it to be our issues. Okay, and the next is communicating. Well, communicating, maybe you will think that communicating is just for a podcast which is have a team, but it's not. Honestly, even if you are a solo host, you also need to communicate to get other perspectives of issues from your family or from your friend or colleague or others. That's why you need to communicating to others. And you need to do an interaction with them to have new insights for you to talk about. Okay, sorry. This is the needs. This is the needs. The needs here is a skill that you need. Okay, the first one is communication skills. Yes, as I mentioned it before, you need to communicate with other to get another perspectives or other insights of an issues. Okay, and the next one is creativity. Well, making podcasts isn't just only talking about, okay, wait, sorry, skip. It's not only talking about shirts, okay? So making podcasts is, you should make it for making a joy and a fun concept, because in the podcast there are so many concepts that you can do, like fun games, or you want to do some chill talks, like the podcast by the Williamses or podcast Stand Up Indo. And there is any serious talks like Planet Money by NPR or BBC, and like you can do the concept like poetry too, or storytelling like Untold Killing and Criminal and Radiotopia or Rintik Seduh in Apple Podcasts, or consultation things like Emma Chamberlain. There are so many concepts that you can make in podcasts. And also you need to be creative in design, right? Because the people is usually interested in the cover. So that's why you should have a great design. You should have a great imagination to make a good design, right? And you need to make a creative audio mixing. This is the most important things, because podcast is an audio file, right? So you need to have a basic you have to you should have basic informations about creative audio mixing, or you should have to know how to mix and how to cut something that not really important in the podcast, right? Or, well, if you hear a BBC or NPR, yeah, well, they are producing podcasts with a serious audio mixing. That's what gives them their crisp or clean and polished feel. And, well, this is maybe you'll probably want to remove by podcasting in audio mixing. It's like extended silence, cough or sneezes, right? Sometimes the people can't really help to sneeze or cough, and the sound will be so annoying in podcast. That's why you need to learn audio mixing first. And it's like sometimes people can't help to do any awkward segments on interview if they do an interview on their podcast, and like or that's the fatal one, or the too long or that's, yeah, you should remove it. And, well, yeah, or you want to add some bumper, bumper is like an intros of podcast, or you need uh to add some intro and outro music or jingles. Yeah, that's that's optional, you can do it. And basic thing that you should do is learn an audio mixing application. Here I'll tell you an audio application that a bit easier than others, that Audacity. You can use Audacity because it's more easier than the others, I think, because I learned the basic audio mixing by Audacity. Okay, well, the next is you should be a good listener. If you think that having any guesses, you just will be a good listener by having any guesses, that's wrong. Because, yes, it is really important if you have any guests, because you need to continue the conversation with your guests, right? But anyway, you also need it even if you are a solo host, because you need any story or any informations, any insights from others. So you need to hear them, listen to what they say. That's why you should be a good listener. And the next is up to date. Well, yeah, this skill is really important to keep you in line with the hottest issues, right? Because podcasting isn't only about talking, yeah, not important things. Well, you need to keep in line with the hottest issues, so you can handle and understand the fresh things or a trend in the social media. And, well, this can be the way you keep your to keep you closer with your audiences, because the listeners or audiences will love the way you understand their needs. And then the last things, the most important things, is public speaking. Well, yeah, you should do public speaking to make the people understand about what are you talking about. You need the public speaking skills, and you should understand the art of speaking, knowing the right time to persuade, or giving some urges to your guests, or giving some advice, and get to know better how to speak to your target or audiences. Okay, well, next we're moving to, yeah, okay. This is do's and don'ts in podcasts. If you want your podcast audience's numbers to be higher than Emma Chamberlain or the Williamses, yeah, well, you need to do this. You should have a purpose in your podcast. You should know your target. You should know if your target is a high school students, you should know what their needs, right? Because if you try to please everyone with your podcast, you will end up pleasing no one. So you should have a specific things, a specific purpose, or a specific results to a specific group of people. You should design your podcast like that. And whether that's helping students to improving their public speaking skills or to improving their cooking skills, that's depend on what are you passionate about. Okay, and then the next one is art of speaking. Well, this is just the same as a public speaking things. I mean, the public speaking skills that you need. Art of speaking is a part of communication skills too that you should learn. After knowing the purpose, after knowing your target, you should understand how to fit into your audience's environment and how to be their popular what is that, like popular teacher. You should understand their environments, and that's how you fit into your audiences. And you should do a research. Yeah, you need to do a research to what you will talk about and understand about it before let the people know your opinion. And even podcasts, we can just share our hypothesis or opinion. You can't be a provocator, right? And you should learn about it until you really understand and know what you need to say on your podcast platform. Okay, and please don't do this. Please don't be a social climber. Well, this is a bit sensitive, but remember that you do a podcasting to share your insights of an issues, not being a popular guy that look like so dazzling or can enchanting the people. Just please keep it straight on your purpose. Even if you have been being the most cool podcaster, you can do this. Just don't, because your audiences will left you behind if you do. Yeah, if you do this, if you're being a social climber, just keep focusing on your purpose. And the next one is, what is it? Don't expecting for money. Okay, this is important because just don't try to sell. Well, nobody wants to hear 20 episode series about how fantastic your product or service is. Okay, they don't care. Your audiences just don't care about it. Their time is precious. The listeners want to be informed and they want to be entertained. So focus on that. Just okay, well, it's fine to drop an occasional plug or if you have any product and services, but please make sure the timing is right and the ad is fits to your brand and your audiences. Okay. Well, the last one is just don't ignore your audience. This is a long explanation. No, not really explanation. I mean, well, once your podcast gets going, your podcast is listened by thousands of people. The listeners will start to contact you. Okay, and the people will comment on your feeds. People will share the love on social medias and ask you the questions, any questions in your DMs. Just please don't ignore them. Because when you engage your audience directly, you make them personally involved in your show. And that builds loyalty like nothing else. That's it. Okay. Well, until this materials, is there anyone who wants to share or who wants to ask me about these things before we're going to the others materials?
I think Ronan, Kak Sima.
Okay.
Ronan, do you want to ask directly to Kak Sima?
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay.
Hello, Kak. Hi,
Hi.
Kasima. I have a question. Sometimes while we're going to my podcast, one of the obstacle is determining the content. Can you give us the suggestion to make a simple content but interest the listener? Thank you, Kak. That's already my question.
Okay, thank you, Ronan. Well, as I said before, that we should do a research and we should do an observation first. You should know and you should up to date about something that really interesting and in the social media right now, so that you can understand about, oh, this issues is the hottest one, or this issues is the greatest one, the people is talking about these issues. You can try to learn about it and observing about that issues. And if you understand about that, or you have been heard about something or a new insights from others, that you can make your podcast. And if you say that, well, honestly, the simple things is you should know your purpose and your themes before you observing your you obs- I mean observing to others explanation, right? So this content is will be interest, even if it's simple, but the people will search about it because this is the hottest. Okay, that's, yeah, maybe that's it. Okay.
Thank you, Kak,
Thank
for
you,
the
Ronan.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is there anyone who asks again? Or can we just move?
Gemma.
Gemma.
Okay. Yeah, Gemma,
Okay.
please open your mic.
Hello, Miss. Good afternoon. Um, well, actually, as what you've mentioned earlier, you said that public speaking skills is very essential to in doing podcast. And one of our assignment here in ESL 2021 is making podcast. Well, actually, honestly speaking, I don't like my voice. I don't like the texture of my voice, and you know what? Somewhat it makes me really conscious the way I speak, and you know what? I'm so shy to, of course, to do that podcast since for me I don't have a good voice or good quality of voice. What is your advice to someone like me who gets so shy because of my voice texture? That will be all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Gemma. Well, honestly, your voice isn't the important things. The public speaking isn't giving you a score by your voice. No, it's not, Gemma. It's okay. So if you already know about something that you want to talk, just talk about it. Just don't care about the people who say that I can't hear her voice or his voice. It's like, no, it's not really important. Okay, that you can just focusing on your issues, what you want to talk about. Yeah, just don't care about people say about your voice. Okay, because public speaking is just honestly you can honestly, I'm a shy person. Okay, the first before going to podcast campus digital creative, I just like hearing someone to giving or sharing their issues. But as the day goes by, I understand that, oh, the people don't care about my voice. They care about what I'm share about, what is my opinion. So keep going, Gemma. It doesn't matter. Your voice, it doesn't matter, okay?
Okay, thank you, Miss. But actually, based
Keep it
on what
good.
I've read during in the criteria or the guidelines, there must be proper voice modulation and voice articulation. That's why, of course, I'm getting conscious with my voice. But then, thank you for your advice, and
Yeah,
so thank you. That's all.
yeah, okay. or you can just edit your voice on the audio application.
Oh,
Yeah,
since you've
yeah,
mentioned about the edit, what
yeah.
specific apps that you can recommend for us?
Audacity, I think, because that is the basic one and you can use it easily.
Is it
More
available? Is it available in the App Store?
in the App Store, I don't think so. In the App Store, I think it's in the Windows or Apple Store
iOS?
and MacBook, not in phone, I
Android?
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Is there anyone again? Okay. Well, if there isn't anyone who wants to ask me about these topics, let's move. Okay. Let's move to, yeah. Well, this is how the podcast is going in our team. I mean, in Podcast Campus Digital Creative, we have so many people here, and we have so many team like program director and audio engineer is our, is a production team, but there are a lot of people that help us to make a podcast, like social media team and community team. There's a lot of, but this will be the most important thing if you have a team on your podcast. Okay, the important one is a program director. Okay, the important one is a program director, because the program director is have the responsibilities to creating a podcast and learning some issues to be a podcast. Well, she have managing and analyzing and reporting episode podcast insights too, and creating audio ideas for every episodes. And they do a talent management too, but by the help of community team. Okay, well, the next one is audio engineer. Yep, as I said before, well, creating and creative audio mixing, it's not pretty easy. It's a bit hard, but you can learn the basic one. So that's why we have an audio engineer, especially the person who has a specialty in audio mixing, and they have to editing audio based on creative brief with footage or provided to them, and making edits, revisions on draft audio, or uploading completed audio, and staying organized within task management system, because we have a bit complicated task management system, because yeah, we are a team and we have so many people here. And well, if you want to talk or doing a podcast with your friend in this situation, you can use Discord. Yeah, I recommend you Discord to make a podcast, to make a recording by Discord, because the Discord is more clear and you don't have to removing some noise. uh yeah, it's more easy to it's easier to use Discord than Zoom, I think. If you want to do a podcast with your friends, right? If you do a solo podcast, it's okay to just record your voice in your phone. Yeah, it's easy. Okay, next. Yeah, well, this is the critical time of podcast. Here it is pre-podcasting. What should we do in pre-podcasting? Yeah, we should learn about the issues that we want to talk about. we should know the purpose of our podcast, and we should make a schedule and the talent management. We should know who is our podcaster. Okay, and yeah, this is the pre-podcasting, and the podcasting once is while you are recording your voice and keep podcasting. Well, maybe some people, if they don't really have a great public speaking in this critical time podcasting, you will a bit it will a bit hard for you, because maybe you will just like that is a basic things, but it's okay because you can edit it by the audio application. Okay. The past podcasting, this is while you uploaded your podcast, your production to a platform. Is it the Anchor or Spotify or IGTV? That's okay. It depends on who is your target, what is your market target. That's depend on you. You can it's not only in Spotify or IGTV, but you can do it to YouTube too. Also on YouTube. Okay. The next one. Okay, well, this is our workflow. As I said before, we have so many people here, and this is how program director reaching their partner. Like you before podcasting, program director should reaching the content marketing to discuss about what content they will talk about and what issues that the hottest one. And after that, they call the community team to manage the talent, and managing who is the person that could be their podcaster. Because honestly, in our community, there are 50s podcaster, 40s podcasters. So it's a bit hard to manage them. Because in a podcast, maybe we just need 3 until 5 people. No, it's a bit hard to managing 40 people to make a podcast. And then the program director should reach a marketing communication team. I'm sorry, if we have guests, and if our issues is need a guest. So the program director should reach the marketing communication team to consultate and discussing about who is the good one, who is the fit one. And after that, the program director will reach graphic design or video editor, because we are uploading our content in IGTV too. So that's why we need a video editor. And the graphic design is the person who can make the design of our podcast cover. But this depends on the program director. It's like the design is depends on her, not because the graphic design is just designing, but the whole like the color or the graphics or the tools elements that is by the program director. And the last one is podcast production team. Podcast production team is me as a production manager, and there is an audio engineer too. And the audio engineer here is just reaching 2 elements, just the graphic design or video editor, and a podcast production team. That's program director and me. And okay, next. Okay. Well, this is just the example. This is just the example. This is our market target. Secondary students, maybe about 25% of the secondary students, and high school students about 60%, because we are podcast school. So we're basically talking about high school life and what is the hottest issues in schools environment, the high school the high school's environment. Sorry. Okay, well, the next one is a college students, but it's not as big as secondary students, because we're targeting the uh, high school and secondary students, honestly. But it's okay if we get college students, so that's we just targeting about 15% of college students. Okay, and then slide next. Yeah, this is our market platform. You can it's optionally, okay, it's optionally. If you have Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, you can do your podcast on that platform too. Not only in the Anchor or Spotify like that, but the main platform is Anchor, because the Anchor is just fit to Spotify. It's easier to make a podcast by Anchor and upload it in Anchor, and it's automatically uploaded in Spotify. Maybe you can upload it in Apple Podcast, but honestly, I'm not into that, because yeah, in Apple Podcast, our target is just a few, so we're focusing on social media like Instagram and TikTok, and yeah we're planning to make a YouTube, but I think that's just soon. Okay, next. Okay, this is how we stand if we have if in our podcast is there is a team. Okay, communicative, stay communicative, stay supportive, and stay tolerant. Yeah, well, these three keys will not work if you don't have uh, what is that, like, the responsibilities to keep it. Okay, so yeah, you should understand to the others if you really want to keep in line with your podcast and your team. And don't forget to be consistent. You should have a consistent release schedule. Yeah, that's it, I think. Okay, the next one. Oh, this is the last. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Is there anyone who wants to ask? Oh, this is to me say this.
Quina Fatima Azahra.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you open your mic and ask directly to Kak Sima?
Okay.
Quina, or Kak Sima also can read it. Wait.
Okay. I think I can read this from Raisa first. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, from Raisa first. Are we required to learn how to use an audio software? Well, honestly, it's a bit hard to do it in this Zoom, because yeah, there's a lot of, I think that there will be a lot of yeah, it's a bit hard, because if I open this Audacity right now to show you how to learn it, it will be unstable.
Yeah.
Maybe I will quit. Yeah.
Maybe we can do that on the second lecture with
Okay.
Kang Panji and another forget the name because because we have a second parts of this lecture to talk about focusing about how we can edit our podcast audio. So Mas Panji and I forget the name, and the other one will tell us how we can edit with Audacity maybe, and I don't know what the platform Mas Panji will teach to us.
Okay, thank you. Let's the next question. Are we required to? Oh, okay. And the next question. So, as you said before, public speaking is important in making a podcast, but I have a problem here because I have poor public speaking skills. Okay. This is typical. Yeah. Okay. I feel so nervous, so I keep stuttering my words to organize, and in the end, I forget what I want to say. Well, okay. Basically, if you want to make a podcast, you have to write a script first. Yeah, that's how you not increasing, decreasing to stuttering your words. Okay, that you can write your what you want to talk about first in the notes or something like that. You can learn about it first and just write it. Just write what you want to talk about, and it will help you while you don't have any ideas to speak at, or if you're blank. Yeah, it will really help you. And that's why I say that research is important, because by that research you will learn so many things, and if we learn so many things, we will remember it. Okay, we will just remember it. Oh, this issues is about this. And okay, for the example about bullying. Okay, you will understand about it if you have been understand about it. Maybe your words is being organized. Your words will organize well if you have understand. But you can just write something that a keywords to you, keywords for you to be a script to help you if you are blank in the middle of the podcasting. Okay, like that, Kuna. It's okay.
Thank you. I think it's a good. There is another one. Okay, thank you from Quina.
Okay. Yeah.
Another question. Maybe from Pelia. Kasima, I have a question. How to reach the proper audience as we target for marketing, especially? Is there any marketing technique to reach more audience, especially with platform like Instagram and Spotify? Thank you. How can we reach the proper audience, which target of our marketing point?
Okay. Well, yes, it is. Of course, it has a marketing technique first, but honestly, I'm not into this. But I can tell you a bit about it. Maybe you should understand about if you use Instagram. If you use an Instagram, you should understand that your followers or the people on your Instagrams is fitting to your issues. If you think that your followers are on your Instagram is not fitting to your issues, maybe you should change the change the topics to be more fit to your followers, to be more fit to your audiences and on Instagram, like that. That's the basic things one. And if you want to have more about it, I think you should learn about marketing technique too.
Sorry, Kasima, I think your
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. We heard your answer from, but the last sentence maybe we cannot hear anymore.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. Well, but that's it. Oh, what can I say about how to reach a proper audience? You should understand your audience on your Instagram first, and you make the issues fit into them. If you think that your issues is not fitting with them, I think you should change. You should change it. You should change the issues. You should understand how your environment's going, right? And yeah, that's it. If you need more advice, I think you should learn the marketing technique, or this is the simple one, is campaign. Yeah, campaign is more attractive to people. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Is another question from Daniel. Daniel.
Okay, from Daniel.
Daniel. Wait a minute, Daniel.
Just to make the system address from the lecture, are we free to choose?
Okay. As a question, we are free to choose. Oh, okay. This is for the competition actually, Kak Asima. Maybe I will answer this one.
Yeah. Okay.
For Daniel, is free for you, yeah, to choose or create any topics as long as the same with the themes, yeah. So it's not maybe specific. Choose one lecture, or you can mix from 2 until 3 lecture, and you make some conclusion, yeah, for the big issues or the main issues, or etc. So you can feel free to choose or create any topics, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so next from Wahyu, is it right?
Yeah, from Wahyu. Yeah, I will read it for you. We need audio. I think this step is like be a professional. We need audio director, etc. But for beginner, what important need to do? Maybe Kak Sima have some tip before be a professional.
Okay.
Or for the beginner or amateur level,
Yeah.
maybe. Kak Sima, what we must to do? Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you also can explain to us what step we must to do to make some podcast, yeah, from Anchor, or the simple is Anchor, right?
Anchor, yeah.
Yeah. After this one, maybe you can share to us to how to make the simple ways to make the podcast, maybe.
Okay. Well, as I said before, the most important thing in podcast is you have to have a purpose first. Well, this is the third slides. The last third slide is about our team. And if you're being a beginner to do a podcast, I think the first things that you should do is know your purpose and know what the issues that you want to talk about. After you understand that issues, you can simply just recording yourself about, you have knowing and observing first. After you have observing, so I'm sure that you will have material for the podcast, right? After you observing and research, and you can simply just record it. Just record what you want to talk about this material, or about these issues that you want to talk about, and it's just, it's simply as that. It's okay. You don't need to do audio editing, or you don't need to do anything. But I think if you want to do this, you should recording in a silent place, or in a quiet place that will make your voice clearer. Yeah. that will make your voice clear. And after that, after you record it, you can listen it again before once you uploading. So you can listen it. If you think that there is a bit what is it, like noises, if it isn't fatal, it's okay, you can just upload it. But if it fatal, yeah, you should crop that part. But yeah, that's simple as well, I think. After that, you can upload it on Spotify, but first you have to register to be a podcasters on Spotify first. And yeah, uh you will make it, I mean, you will upload it in the Anchor, but it will be automatically uploaded on Spotify, like that. Okay, that's it, Wahyu.
Yeah, actually we must choose the situation first, yeah. Not only we must make some quiet and good situation, yeah. Kak Sima, thank you from Wahyu. Another one from Anissa. Good afternoon, Kak Sima. So basically, podcast is about our insight and opinion. How about in the next day, our opinion change? What should we do? Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, if you're podcasting today, so it will be your opinions today. But if you have any opinions for the future, I mean, in the next day, you can just talk about it later in your next podcast, because podcast is not about only once uploaded and it's finished. No, you can make any other episodes and you can just explain about it. But this is just example. If you talk about the last day, you talk about that COVID-19 is boring. Okay, but after that, the next day, you think that, oh, I think it's okay because I have so many things to do, or so many activities to do. You can just make any other episodes and talk about it. Just give the insights, your other insights that day. Okay, I think that's it. Anissa.
Yeah, we can revise. Yeah, we can revise our paradigma or point of view of something. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, the next one is from Gemma. Gemma. Yep.
Okay.
Hello again, Miss Kaksima.
Hi, Gemma.
As what you mentioned earlier, content is one of the most important factor that that are needed in doing podcast. And since we are given a task to make a podcast, and actually this is my first time making podcast. I am an amateur in doing this. Especially we are given a specific theme in making this podcast, and we should base it on the different lectures that we had. I just wanted to ask for some tips or advices that you can give for us, especially in making or structuring our content for in doing podcast.
Okay, the structure. Well, honestly, I don't know what is the task about, but this is I can give you a tips for structuring your podcast. The first one, you should make, as I said before, you should make the script, right? And the script is about what is the first thing that you should talk, like introducing yourself first, and introducing about what is these issues. I mean, the definition about it first before you talk about the other things, like the benefit or any things like that. You should make them understand about what you want to talk about in this podcast. Okay, And yeah, that's the first things you should introduce yourself first and giving a definition about this podcast. So after that, you can just explain what you want to explain. You can just give them or share about what you want to share. And yeah, for the last things, it's just the closing. The closing is the conclusion about what you have in what you have been talking podcast, and how you it is how the way you persuade the people to think the same to you. But it's not really important, but yeah, you should do a conclusion and give an advice or persuasion things. It depends on your on what you needs. Okay, yeah, that's it, I think.
Thank you, Kaksima. And I just wanted to ask, is it really essential to have a guest in podcast?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Is there any question?
Okay, well, if there isn't any question, again, I think I will do a simulation for you guys.
Yep. Nah, this is the important point.
Yeah. this will be a bit simulation, yeah, but I think it's wait. The topic is just simple. I have 5 topics here. Wait, okay. But I need 10 people to volunteer. 10 people to be 5. Yeah, 10 people, but
10 people, okay. Yeah. Okay, participant. 10 people.
Want to volunteer.
Volunteer from participant can get practical how to make a simple podcast.
Yeah, simple podcast. Maybe
Okay.
we can make it a concept just like a chill talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
maybe
Gemma,
do you want to join? Yeah.
Gemma is the one who should try.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my
Daniel. How about Daniel? Daniel, do you want to join?
Okay.
Basically, I didn't know what I'm going to do, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Time. I'll give you time.
What are we doing if we are volunteer?
Okay.
Kasima, do you please tell what we are doing if we are
volunteering?
Voluntary. Yep.
Okay. Well, this is the simulation how you will make a podcast, but simple. It's just a simple simulation. This is to improving your public speaking skills and communication skills. Yeah. Well, if you be a volunteer, I'll give you one topic to discuss, to understand, and you can discuss it with your partner first. I will give you 5 minutes to understand the topic, and we will try to do it. Okay, the first is Gemma and Daniel.
Gemma, Daniel. How about Raisa? Raisa, do you want to join?
Okay, let me just give Daniel and Gemma the topic first.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I will do it like sorry.
Can you share your screen? Yeah.
No, it's in phone.
Oh. Yeah. It's okay. It's
in phone.
I will make you spotlight for everyone. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is for Gemma and Daniel. Skill that we should have. Skill that we should have in this life. Okay. Just think about it first, and I'm looking for the other volunteer. Gemma and Daniel. This is your topic, okay? It's about skill that we should have. Do you hear me? Hello, Gemma and Daniel.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes,
Then.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I'll take your time to understand about this topic first.
What our topic again, ma'am?
Skill that we should have in our life. Okay, and the next. Who wants to be a volunteer for next? Raisa. Raisa, you want to be a volunteer?
Who's gonna be my partner?
Okay. The others?
Ronan. How about you, Ronan?
Okay, Ronan.
Where is Ronan? Oh, Ronan. Or another participant?
Anggariani. Can you be a volunteer for this simulation? Angga.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, this is
I'm not participant.
yeah.
Oh,
This is the
sorry.
organizer.
Okay. Sorry. I'm really sorry.
But if you want to join, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. How was it, Angga? You want to join?
No.
You want to try to?
I cannot join now.
Oh, okay. Okay. For the other participants, could you please help me?
How about maybe I want to check first. Oh, this is the best participant last year. How about Jacqueline Joseph? Hello.
Wow. Okay. Hi.
Are you
Jacqueline.
there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Hi,
Yeah.
Jacqueline.
How are you? I remember your name.
Hello, sir. Day.
Okay. You want to
Okay,
join
Jacqueline.
with us for volunteer to make some podcasts?
I'll try.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Try it, Jacqueline.
Erwin Jones also.
I'm kind of nervous, but can I try? Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Erwin, okay. Cristobal also okay.
Okay. So this is the next one. For Jacqueline and fashionable. What is it? Sorry, I can read it. It's too small.
Too small, yeah.
Yeah, it's too small.
Maybe you can roll
Next,
it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you can roll it again.
Love life after college.
Oh, love
Love life
life.
after college. Yeah.
It's for who? It's for who?
For
Dani?
Jacqueline.
For Jacqueline. Jacqueline.
And who's before Jacqueline?
Raisa.
Yeah. Okay.
Raisa, yeah.
Yeah, for Raisa and Jacqueline.
For Raisa and Jacqueline. Hello.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, sure.
I will write down on for Raisa
and Jacqueline.
Raisa
Okay.
and Jack.
It's about love life after college.
Love
Well,
life
the next one.
after
College.
Okay. Yeah. For Daniel and Gemma?
For Daniel and Gemma, it's about skill that we have. Skill that we should have.
Okay.
Okay. And this is for Chris.
Erwin and Chris.
Yeah. For Erwin and Chris. Okay, this is for Erwin and Chris.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is for you, I think. What is it?
What is that?
Fashion culture this day. Fashion culture.
Oh, fashion.
Yeah.
Fashion culture, yeah?
Yeah. Fashion culture this day. Okay.
Okay. 3 groups.
3 groups. Yeah. Is there anyone who wants to volunteer again?
What should we do first?
What should you do? Research about it. Observing about it. I'll give you a time. How 5 minutes? Is it possible?
Yeah, 5 minutes for
5 minutes. I think it's enough.
Okay.
Okay, 5 minutes for you guys. Start from now until 14:20. Okay. Well, while your friends are finding or researching on and observing, do you have any questions again? Or we can discussing about so many things to practice your communication skills and public speaking. And are we the guest in the podcast? No, not you. Not you are. You are not the guest. You're a podcaster, Daniel. You will be a podcaster. Okay. Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Kak Sima, today we will make some podcast for tip and trick or step by step to make podcast. You will share about us to how to make some podcast. Maybe it's if we use Anchor or if we use another.
Oh, okay.
Can you share? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think this will be the simple one is on Instagram. Okay.
Oh, on Instagram. Okay.
Yeah, because in Anchor you should register it first, right? Yeah, and you should you should make an account first. So yeah, it's a bit hard. So this will be more simple with Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. Because our competition need to share the podcast on Instagram and Spotify. Maybe if you can share today on Instagram and next, maybe today also about the how to make podcast from Anchor. It's very useful for us to join the competition.
Okay. Well, I think I should search for the step for Anchor first.
Yep.
I can give you an example podcast in the on Instagram. You guys can see it on my Instagram. So this is my Instagram. And yeah. You can see it on my IGTV, and you can look at the design or hear about it. And I made it as simple as because I can't do any video editing. Yeah, I'm not into video editing, so yeah, I just give an audio spectrum for it. Okay. I will search for how to join Anchor first. Okay. 1 minute left. Gemma. Okay, it's already 14:20. Gemma and Daniel, are you ready?
Not sure.
Basically,
Okay.
okay, it's okay.
It's okay, Gemma. You can do this.
Yes. Actually, we don't have a idea how to start,
Yeah.
but
It's okay.
then we're gonna try this.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just try. So
Try.
so we can choose like maybe someone be the host and someone be the guest.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Or if
So
you want to be a podcast, of you can be a podcaster. It's okay. Whatever you want.
So, what do you?
Okay, wait. I will mute this to hear you clearer, guys. Okay. Go ahead, Gemma and Daniel.
Okay, go Daniel.
okay, it's awkward. Okay, so hello again. So welcome back. Um, so welcome back to our listeners to our podcast channel with me, Daniel and Gemma. So
All
again,
right, hi,
hi,
I'm
yeah,
Gemma, mabuhay, and
oh,
hello.
hello. Okay, so for those of you who are still new into our channel, so let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel James, and I'm from Sabah. And then we have lovely Miss Gemma from
Oh,
Philippines. Yeah,
well, thank you, Mr. Daniel. Hi,
yeah,
everyone. I am Gemma Situbal from the Philippines, and I'm glad to meet you all.
yes. So hopefully everyone in good conditions of health, and also to Miss Gemma, hopefully also, you also in a good
Yeah,
health.
exactly then.
Yes.
Exactly. Especially that we are struggling because of this COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes, it's really struggling. So
Yeah.
talking about struggling, so I think it's very interesting topic for us to talk about. So as we know, we are now struggling during this pandemic,
Exactly.
and then I think it's good for us to talk about what are the skills that we need, especially to live during this pandemic. Maybe you have some thoughts about this, or you already practice it. But how do you want to adapt during this pandemic situations?
Okay. So I'm gonna share my thoughts about this thing. Of course, all of us really
Mhm.
wanted to change in life, but when change come in a negative way, all of us are not ready. But the big change has come, and this is brought by COVID-19. All of
Mhm.
us really suffer, and the best thing we can do is to possess the important skills in life that we can apply to surpass this obstacle,
Mhm.
especially during this COVID-19 pandemic.
Mhm.
For me, the first one, or the yes, the first one, or one of the most important skills that we can apply in our life is to have a positive outlook in life. Of course, we really need to have a positive outlooks in life, especially now that we are facing different challenges. We should always bear in our mind that this obstacle has its reason, and every obstacles or problem has its solution. The second thing is having a resilient mindset, wherein or resiliency, wherein despite of these challenges, we should always to be resilient in facing these challenges. And I guess challenges or resiliency is not enough. We need to have a dedication to overcome these challenges, especially because for me, resiliency is not enough. We need an action plan. We need is physical action to be undergo to surpass this, and it should always be started in ourself, of course,
Yeah.
especially when we are obeying the different protocols, health protocols. Of course, we all wanted to end this pandemic, and
Yeah.
it should be started in us. Another thing is we all really need social skills.
Yeah.
Social skills in terms of, well, as what the famous line stated, no man is an island. we really need the help of other people. We really need the help of other country, especially this COVID-19 is not that easy problem that we are facing. This is a global problem that every country is facing. So we need to have social skills. And as what I've mentioned earlier, no man is an island. We need
Yeah.
the help of everyone, so that in terms of these challenges, we have someone to go to ask help. And for me, those skills that I've mentioned is important for this
Pandemic.
COVID-19
Yeah.
obstacles or challenges. How about you, Daniel? For you, what is the different struggle or skills that you think you can apply during this COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah, thank you, Miss Gemma. Actually, I also agree with you. Yes, we need during this, especially during this pandemic, I think it's really important for us to have good adaptation skills. We need to also
Exactly.
mentally prepared. And then I do understand that everyone is totally affected, from the government and also to the socials. Everyone, no one is excluded to be affected by this pandemic. So for me, I think we need to be able to mentally adapt it to these situations. We need
So
to
are you
prepare ourselves. Yeah.
so
So
are you trying to say that we need to embrace these challenges in order for us or enable for us to adopt this?
yes, we need to embrace it because it's already happened. That it is. We cannot prevent this, but what we can do now is just trying to adapt with
Yeah.
all of the SOPs, adapt with this new life. And in most of the time, we are staying at homes, and then we need to be psychologically prepared. And because I heard there are many news that most of the people already have in the state of uh, they couldn't uh, accept it any longer. They cannot stand it any longer to be stuck and cannot move anywhere, and they are mentally exhausted. So I think the most important thing is we need to be strong mentally, and also I agree with you. We need to support each other. Our social skills. We need to find a way and how we can help and also support each other. Yeah.
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 Exactly. Those adaptation skills is really important,
Mhm.
especially when we want to mitigate the negative effects of this COVID-19 pandemic, especially in the mental health of every people. Exactly. I agree with
Yeah.
you, Mr. Daniel. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
all.
good,
Thank you,
good.
mom.
Yeah.
Way, good, good, good.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great, Joma. Really, that's great.
We are awkward.
Yeah, no, it's not awkward. You're guys already great that you guys are giving an intro to the topic first, and yeah, that was great. You give your opinion after it, and Gemma is good. You are giving your turn to Daniel and giving question to him, and Daniel responds it in a good way. Yeah, I like it. That's a good
Yeah.
start. Great, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Gemma and Daniel. You're guys lit.
Thank you, mom, for the experience.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the next one. Who's the next one?
Raisa and Jacqueline.
Okay. Race.
Hello, Raisa.
Hi.
Hi, hi.
Hi,
And
Raisa. Hi, Jacqueline.
hi, Jacqueline.
My partner. Wait, who's Jack?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hello. Hello, Jack.
I think Jack's on mute.
Oh,
Oh.
Jack.
Okay,
Ah,
already unmuted.
okay, okay, okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yep. Maybe 2 minutes, or how many times? 2 minutes also? It's enough, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sip.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, so this is just our own opinions. So I think I should start first.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, good day. I am Jacqueline Joseph and I'm from Malaysia. And for the topic, the love life after the college. And this is a very subjective topic. And college life doesn't always prepare us for post-grad relationships. When you're in school, you're more often than not end up hooking with one of your pals. And either it turns into something serious or you enter a friends with benefit situation. Then suddenly you're thrust into the real world and expected to initiate romantic involvement. So I have several tips for this. And number one is to pursue activities you enjoy. And the second one, you can date more than one person at a time. I know this is ridiculous, but you may embrace this idea. And then the next one, get comfortable being alone before you start dating. And then 6, don't ditch your life for anyone. Okay. And then if you have any experience or any tips you would like to share, and don't hesitate to drop your experience with me, Jacqueline Joseph from Malaysia. Thank you.
So hi, I am the other co-host of this podcast, and I'm Raisa. I'm from Sydney, Australia. And just building on what Jackie said, I remember she said something about, what was it? Don't ditch yourself. That's 100% right. Who cares about love life? You got to care about your own life first.
Yes,
okay?
it is true.
Yeah, there's more things in life, girls. Come on, career first. Being alone isn't the end of everything. Who cares? Especially in this COVID time as well. Like, you're not meeting anyone new, anyways.
Yes, yeah.
So
Focus
yeah,
only on yourself.
always prioritize yourself first, and then look for others.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Okay, thank you. Give
Thank you,
applause
Raisa
for
and
these
Jacqueline. Wow,
ladies. Good.
yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you,
yeah,
You're
Raisa.
welcome.
Very interesting
Thank you,
topic.
Raisa.
You too, Jack.
yeah. Okay, that's you guys are
The last.
good. I think your guys are good enough to start a podcast. That's great.
Okay. Give
Okay.
applause. Give applause. Don't forget. Okay.
Okay, the next one. Who's the next one?
The next one is for Chris and Erwin.
Okay.
Yep, the last one, the last group.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I think we can start now.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another podcast of today's session regarding the using of social media to express our environmental concerns. For today's topic, let us discuss the so-called fashion culture. Actually, fashion or dress or clothing is an essential needs for humanity. We dress because we need protection. We wear various kinds of clothes, different colors and designs to represent our moods, feelings, or even represent locality that we reside. As time goes by, modernization, globalization have come into our society, and we became creative when it comes to wearing dress, and there goes fashion. These becomes the culture that exists in the society. Thus, fashion is nothing but a representation of the global trends that is happening around the world. How about our guest for today, Cristobal?
Well, I'm not sure about the fashion culture because for some reason I'm not really into the fashion culture. I'm just like using everything I want. Like if this is comfort to me, then I use it, and if it's not, then I'm not. But if I go to somewhere like the outside to the mall just to buy some groceries or things, like we can see that some people are using some branded clothes or just whatever they look it look luxury or for them. And then sometimes I'm scrolling reels, Instagram, in not in Indonesian but outside. It's like they are not really okay, how to say it? Not really into the fashion culture. They just like if they like it, like maybe the 90s people or some Gen Z, they are not really using their fashion culture things, but they are just do whatever they want. So like I mentioned before that, we are sometimes just using what we like, what comfort us, like what is luxury for us. Yes. So I'm not really interested in some fashion culture, but since you are already invited me, so why not we talking about it?
Yeah, that's right. So that ends our talk for today about fashion culture. Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Thank you, guys. Wow, it's interesting. Erwin, have you been a podcaster before?
Actually, ma'am, I have a background with the broadcasting, but I
Oh,
just
yeah.
combined my idea to
Oh,
that podcasting. Yeah.
okay. That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, Krista, you have a good start. Yeah. Just keep going, guys. You can do this.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys for all of your participation. And okay, I will share screen, but I hope it doesn't loading too long. This is how it's like. Who asked me about this? Um, I will show you how to use an anchor. Okay. But yeah, I'm sharing the screen, but I hope this will not be loading too much. Okay. Yep. Is it guys already? Is it already shared?
No.
No. Oh.
Yeah. On the way.
Oh no.
Still,
Okay.
still
Okay.
on progressing.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. Sure. Welcome to Anchor. Create
Welcome.
your account. Save.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's good.
Yeah. This is the first step that you should do in Anchor. You should sign up first. You should create an account first. It's just simple. I think it's pretty simple. You just can put your full name and your email here and a password here, and yeah, you can just sign up. And if it has if you have been signed up, please log in, and this will be the login. Okay, I hope this will not load. Yeah.
Yep. It's okay.
Okay, so this will be an episodes here, because this is so many episodes here, and this is the dashboard. This one. If you want to upload the content, you should go to your dashboard first. And yeah, sorry. Wait. And you click this new episodes. Okay. It is depend on how you record your voice. Is if you recording by your phone, it's okay, because you can also drag your recording files here. But if you want to record by Anchor, it's okay too. Yeah, it's great, because it's already simple. You can just click record and it will recording your voice. And if you're recording from this application, you can crop the things at a few minutes, but it's not too much. I mean, not too much elements in this Anchor. You can professionally reduce some noise, but you can just cut the cut the line that doesn't really important. And if you want to drag your files, you can click upload or drag your files here. And okay. This will be the sample. This will be the sample. This audio. And you should wait. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem, Kasima. It's okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you should wait it until 100%.
Until done, yeah.
Until it's done. And you can see this, the total length is 28 minutes.
Oh.
Yep.
But in Anchor, is there any feature for us to edit or make some bumpering? You said first bumper, yeah, about bumper. It's in Anchor there is a feature for us to make some bumper or add some bumper or edit our audio.
Okay, well, I'm not recommending you guys to use Anchor to create a bumper because it's pretty a bit hard, I think. So you can use Audacity for the basic and the simple one, because in this what is it? In this Anchor, you should upload like 4 files, like the sound, the music first, and the recording, or I mean like the introduce first, and the others musics. Yeah, that's a bit hard for me, I think. So you can just use Audacity because there's some transition musics and some sound effects. Yeah, there are so many sound effects in Audacity. So I recommend you to use Audacity for do a bumper. But I think if you want to do it more simple, you can just use just like a jingle, the intro jingles, like the intro music. You don't have to. It's not it's not a duty. Okay, it's not a duty for you guys to make a bumper. It's like optional.
Okay.
It's an optional things.
Okay.
And okay, after this we can click save episode here. Yeah, after we save this episode, remember that you can't save it as a draft if you don't fill this description. So you need to fill all of this. You need to fill the episode title, and the episode description, and yeah, all of this. You should fill it. Okay. But sorry, I think I can upload this because this episode is just an example. Okay, guys. But yeah, after you fill all of this things, title, description, and yeah, you can also customize your cover. That's why I say that you need to design a cover, and click the season number, episode number, and if the content is good or clean, no explicit content, yeah, you can click clean. But if it has an explicit content, you can choose explicit, and yeah, it will there will be signs in your Spotify. Okay, after this, if you have finished to fill all of the blank here, you can just click publish now, and you will find your episodes here. Like that. I think that's it. It's pretty simple, right? And you can also find, oh, this is a bit trick, because sometimes if you uploading your content on Anchor, and after that if you see it on Spotify, it doesn't what is that, there isn't your content. It's, yeah, it's typical because sometimes you need like 2 hours to automatically uploading this content to Spotify.
Okay, there is a time lag, yeah. There is
Yeah,
a time lag
yeah,
after we publish on Anchor, and we our podcast will stay on
show up on Spotify. Yeah,
on Spotify. Yeah, okay.
yeah, that's right. So you need to be more careful
Okay.
for the deadline.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very simple, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
very
finished.
simple.
Finished.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
finished.
Okay. How about Instagram, Kak Sima?
Okay, in Instagram, it is simple, but you need to be more creative because on my Instagram, if you have see my podcast on my Instagram, you can use Canva to to design your cover. And well, this is not mine. I think Panji will explain it to you later, because I put an audio spectrum right there. I put an audio spectrum, but honestly, I don't design it. I'm asking my friends to do the audio spectrum. But if you don't if it was it was too hard for you, you can just don't use it. It's okay, because the what is it, the important one is your voice, is your sound, and it's your content.
Kak Sima, sorry, can you stop the share, because I will maybe share your IGTV, ya.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, Mas Arif, Mas Arif, tolong yang Bahroin yang satu lagi bisa dijadikan host atau co-host, Mas Arif, karena mau memperlihatkan IG-nya Mbak ini, Mbak. Coba bisa nggak? Oke. Screen. Coba ya. Do you see my this is your IG, right? Mbak Kak Sima? Yuk. Mute. Please unmute.
Okay, sorry, I forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my Instagram. You can see it on IGTV.
Which one?
In my feeds and IGTV. IGTV, my IGTV there, the middle one. Yeah, the ones that with green background.
Green background. Oh, yeah, this one.
This one.
Yeah.
Two of them. Yeah.
Hana Nawal.
Yeah, that's the simple. Yeah, that's the simple one. That's the simple example.
Do you hear the voice? Keep watching. Oh, we didn't see. We cannot hear your.
Yeah, you cannot hear it. It's okay. Okay, this is the simple one.
Okay. Okay, good one.
Okay.
How can we make this like this?
Okay.
Your mic is still mute. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I keep forget about it. Sorry. Okay, well, yeah, all you need is an application in your app store or your Android to use a video editor here. I'm using, wait, I'm using InShot here. I'm using InShot. It's because it's a pretty what is it? Pretty simple for me, and it's easier than any video editor application. And yes, the first one is you have to recording your voice first, and after that just put in your photos or the back or the cover of it. Okay, so I think the people will understand how to use InShots. Oh guys, is it?
Can you write down the application you use for
Okay.
in chat in chat column for me? This is the good information for us. Maybe because the time is
Running up.
yeah time
Okay. This is the application.
InShot
Yeah,
InShot
InShot.
application. It's for what?
For
Kak
editing your
Risma.
videos, because this is contain because this on your Instagram it contain sounds and also picture, right? You can put it together on this application, and yeah, it is more easier.
Okay.
Okay.
Anchor Anchor for record ya.
Mm-hmm.
Record.
Anchor for record, and yeah, Instagram for uploading your content, your other content. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, jadi Anchor for record or make podcast in Spotify, because if you also download in Play Store or App Store, it's also available. So
Yeah.
you after this one, you can check and you can learn. It's very simple. I also learn autodidact, yeah, because it's very very simple for us to make some podcast,
Yeah.
and it can be also released to Spotify, but in Instagram is one step ahead, maybe because you must make some edit
Yeah.
video, edit
Yeah.
video for IGTV with InShot, InShot application. Okay, thank you. Is there any question from participant? We have 5 minutes more before we close this session. Oh, what specific we can use for Instagram? Sorry, I misheard about it. In short, for Gemma, I write down the application in short, in short. Good afternoon, Kasima. May I know about post podcast income from podcast that we made? Is there any profit? From platform, and how to claim it? It's about monetizing, maybe. You still mute.
Yeah. Okay. Well, since I was in a podcast community, that nonprofit community, so we don't use it, but maybe sometimes we get a sponsor, and that's the income just from the sponsor, not by the platform, like that. But if you're using YouTube, maybe you can do it. But I don't have any what is that? I don't have any experience on YouTube, so yeah, I think you can learn it by yourself.
Oh, for monetizing we must use YouTube right now,
Yeah.
Only YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because on Spotify there isn't any there isn't any monetized things stuffs.
Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kak Sima. Maybe I close the question and answer session because the time is
Yeah.
4 minutes left. Yeah. So thank you so much, Kasima, for sharing
Yeah.
with us interesting topic and interesting also activity. I think many participants can give and trial to make some simple podcast. After this one, I hope all of participant can download the Anchor on Play Store on App Store to check and try how to make a simple podcast. And you also can check the Instagram and use the IGTV for make also podcast in Instagram. Yeah, there is two platform maybe. Yeah, platform maybe for there is many good point. Yeah, I make some conclusion. The podcast is talk about communication, creativity, and have a good public speaking. Yeah, because we must we must good in public speaking. We also must good in listen. Yeah, and up to date about the topics. So we do some research. Yeah, we do also have make some purpose, and we still learn about art of speaking because this is a foundation from the podcast. Thank you so much, Kak Sima, for sharing us interesting topic on behalf of ESL or organizer. We will say thank you again. I'm sorry to many mistake and improper situation. So
It's
maybe
okay.
we
That's
can.
really an honor for me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We can
Yeah.
take a picture with
Okay.
before we close the session. Hello guys, can you open your camera? Because we will take a picture. Oh, still Age. Hello Age. Hello Fandi. Hello Febrina. Hello everyone. Hello Liz. Thank you. Hello Hasna. Hello Ahmad. Okay, we will take a picture. One. Mas Arif. Are you there, Mas Arif? Mas Arif masih di sana, Mas Arif?
Yes.
Ya, tolong diambil gambarnya, Mas Arif. Ya.
Okay.
Siap. Silakan
Slide
dihitung.
one. Okay. Next. Slide two. Next. Oke.
Oke. Sudah semua, Kang? Siap.
Sudah.
Ya, turun. Ya, thank you once again. Thank you very much, Kasima.
Thank you,
I
guys.
hope all of your participants enjoy your amazing presentation and good point. Yeah. Thank you, and I will close this session with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. See you in the next session. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Goodbye.
feel free, guys. If you want to ask something, feel free to reach me on my Instagram.
Yeah. Thank you
guys.
Thank you so much. I will